Hey there, Matthew Armstrong here on the 100-day challenge to financial freedom. This is day 2. If you haven't already done so, make sure you go back and watch day 1 first. It's very important that you watch day 1 and watch every single one of these videos in order. They're placed in order for a very specific reason. They are to change and shift your paradigm and shift your worldview and completely align your conscious and unconscious mind for higher self and change your life on levels that you cannot comprehend right now. But as you watch every single one of these videos in order, you will start to comprehend exactly what is going on, and at the end of it, your life will be completely transformed, and so will mine. Okay, day 2. You'll also find out why I'm wearing the ripped t-shirt, my favourite t-shirt. Make sure you watch video 1 and you'll find out that. And make sure you want to join our team as well. If you haven't already done so, you want to click on the link below and join our team. And then you're part of this financial freedom movement that we're creating right here, right now. We're going to create a ripple effect. This is going to happen all over the world. There's going to be people making these videos everywhere in these next couple of months. Wait till you see it's going to be happening. Okay, what I wanted to share with you today is I talked about there's 2 things you need, right? 2 things you need. You need a vehicle and you need mindset. Those are the 2 things you need to get to financial freedom, to get to the lifestyle you want in life, to get to magnifying yourself, whoever you are, whatever you are, whatever your passions are in life, being able to magnify that as much as possible. And the best way to do that is to simply have as much money and free time as possible, because a lot of the problems people have right now is they either have a lot of money and no free time, or no money and lots of free time. And we want to have both, right? We want to have our fruit and eat it as well, right? So this is what we're going to do. We're going to get both in this next 100 days. Whether you're the person who's got all the money and no time, or got no money and loads of time. So no matter who you are, you're going to make this happen in this next 100 days. When you commit, join the team right now and get on board with us. And by now I think you're starting to get it, that I'm serious about what I'm talking about here, and we are going to transform on a level, and this is going to create a ripple effect. And I'm repeating myself right now, but that's okay, because what I want to talk about right now, 2 things you need: the vehicle, other things mindset. You've got the vehicle, you click on the link below, that is your vehicle to financial freedom. There's nothing else like it on the planet. There's nothing else like it on the internet. I know, I've been through it all over the past, 8 years being online. I've sifted through it all, and something in Power Network jumps up at me, and I'm just like, wow, this is phenomenal. I can share this with anyone and be completely, you want to do this. You want to do this. If you want to make a decision right now, make a decision, join the team and create financial freedom. It's as simple as that. So, the 2 things you want in the vehicle, you've got that, click the link below to do that. The other thing is the mindset. So we're going to be talking a lot about mindset over this next 100 days. All the training you need, all the actual, the tools, the techniques, the strategies and everything, for the actual making it happen is, the steps, that's in the products. The products have all that. So what I'm going to be talking about, mostly 80% of it at least on these videos, is mindset, because that's the other thing you need. You need to have the mindset, because a lot of people, they get given everything they need, and then they don't produce the results. They just don't do it. They don't take the actions. They don't take the steps. You need to take the steps. You need to take the actions and make it happen. And why? Why, when it's all laid out in front of you, do you not take the steps? And the only thing that can stop you is what's between these ears, is your mind, is your brain, is the way you're wired. So you can start to rewire. Whoever you are, you can upgrade yourself at any stage. You just make a decision right now. And by now I think you're starting to see that, right? So here is the first thing you want to start with. You want to start with, before I talk about that, I want to show you what I was doing today. Today is Sunday, it's the 2nd of June, and I had a great day today. I had a really great day. Went up with family and friends up into the mountains. Let me show you actually. Let me show you where we went. Went to Guadalest. That's where we went right there. Pretty cool, huh? And this is what they do. They take this picture of you while you're walking along, and then by the time you walk back, because there's only one way back, when you go up to the castle. When you walk back, then they show you the picture of this, and then you buy it for €5. And so, it's quite a clever little marketing thing that you just want to buy it because you've been given it. They've done it for you already, and all you got to do is give them €5. So we did that, and so that's obviously me. That's Victoria. And that's little Indigo there. And what else they did as well is this other guy does these little things on key rings. Snapped little Indigo there, and then put them on a key ring. And so now that's my new keyring. I needed a keyring actually. So that's what we're doing today, up in the mountains with friends. As you can see, I wasn't wearing my ripped t-shirt in that one. I just put it on especially for the videos. So you can say, oh, it's the ripped t-shirt guy. Okay, so what we want to start with is we want to start with why. We want to start with why. This is a book that I've almost finished reading, and it's called Start With Why, Simon Sinek, How Great Leaders Inspire Everyone to Take Action. Steve Jobs, the Wright brothers, and Martin Luther King have one thing in common. They started with why. It's as simple as that. You've got to start with why. Why are you doing anything? Why are you doing it? When you make a decision, why did you make that decision? What brought you to that point where you stepped over the edge, you made a decision to buy, and you just did whatever it took, this is a great book, highly recommended. And I bought it because I understand the importance of why. It's in my own book. I've actually got it written down, why you need to make the changes in your life you need to make. Why is a huge one. For me, why, because I want to share it with you, just to give you an idea, an example. For me, my why was, for a long time I just had a big vision. I wanted to transform people's lives. I wanted to help people. I wanted to assist people. I learned a lot of things, had a lot of tools and techniques and strategies and life experience, and I knew I could help people transform their lives. So, that was a reason why for me. But I learned how to do that without actually making much money. Interesting thing, isn't it? I help thousands of people all around the world. We get emails every day about people whose lives are transformed. And I'm looking at my bank account thinking, wow, it's not really showing up in my bank account. I've learned a way how to do this without it showing up. I must have some money issues, so I worked on those. But yeah, quick story. Tony Robbins, many of you might have heard of him. Big tall guy, large hands, big white teeth. And Tony, he told a story about when he was just really starting out, the first few years, when he was going out doing seminars, helping people transform their lives. He got his income to a barrier of $36,000 per year, and it just didn't seem to go past that. And he was helping people all over the country, at least, doing big seminars and everything. He was being written up in national magazines and newspapers. And he was looking at his bank account; it was like $36,000 a year. He couldn't get past that. And he couldn't work out why. And then he had a son. And suddenly his income jumped from $36,000 a year to $1 million a year in that next year when he had a son. So that's a huge jump. What changed? And when you look back on it, you go, my God, what changed there? And he saw the only thing that changed was he had his son. Suddenly he had a big reason why, a reason that was bigger than himself. It's hard to have a big reason bigger than Tony, but you know what I mean. So you can have a really big reason why. Suddenly he saw his son is that he didn't want his son to be in lack as he was growing up, where he used to have food parcels brought to the house and things like that. He wanted his son to be brought up in complete abundance, and I completely relate to that. So he had a limiting belief in his mind that if you have too much money, then you must be greedy or something. And by having a son, he's able to actually get over that limiting belief and produce amazing results for himself, his family, and the world, as we know. And so, that's part of my reason why as well, is my son. Suddenly it's like, okay, it's not just about whatever anymore. Now I don't just need money to buy myself a new t-shirt. I need to provide for my son. Not just the basic needs, but I don't want to ever have to say to him, we can't afford it, son. Those 4 words, horrible words to have to say to your child is, we can't afford it. Do you ever want to have to say that to your children? To be that person that says to them, we can't afford it, to give them that like lack mentality? No, I certainly don't. So I never want to have to say that to him. I'm never going to say that to him. And so I want to bring him up in a state of complete abundance where, you know, he's born into this world. He deserves it. He deserves complete abundance. He deserves to grow up in a paradise. And that's what I'm going to create for him. I'm going to create a paradise for him to grow up in, and to him to be able to have unlimited potential in what he does and what he creates on this planet. You know, that's a huge part of my reason why. There's many facets to my reason why. You know, I want to, you know, magnify myself even more. There's so many reasons that I'm not going to go into them all right now. But right now, the one that's really jumping up above the rest is, I've got a son. He's almost a year old. You know, I want to bring him up in the most amazing abundance ever. And if you have children, you kind of understand what I mean, and maybe you want to do that too. So have a reason why. Have as many reasons why as possible. I actually wrote down 100 reasons why. 100 reasons why, and obviously for time limits, you know, I'm not going to say every single one of them right now, but see if you can write down 100 reasons why and get a few of them that really kind of like, you know, get you in there. That's what you want. And when you do that, when you have a big enough reason why, that creates a lot of leverage. And then when you come up to little obstacles, you just get popped right over those obstacles or smashed right through them. If your reason why isn't big, you get to an obstacle, you just get bounced back. You just go, oh no, I don't want to do that because it's too much pain. But the pain of not doing it, if you don't get your reason why, you know, that's going to let you overcome any obstacle that may be in your way. So, have a strong reason why. Start, as the book says, start with why. All great leaders, all people who have achieved amazing things in the world, they started with why. They had a strong reason why. And a reason that comes from the heart. You know, our heart energy is said to be at least 500 times, up to 5,000 times more powerful than our head energy. So find a reason why that comes from your heart. As many reasons why that come from your heart that's going to allow you to take the action that you need to take right now.